In a world where the line between life and death blurs into a nightmarish tapestry of terror, where the living and the undead coexist in a macabre dance, we delve into the top 10 Korean dramas about zombies. These gripping tales will take you on a journey through a landscape of fear, survival, and the very essence of humanity itself.
너?
나?
너 먹을래.
Number 10. All of Us Are Dead. This one is not your typical zombie apocalypse story. It has a lot of emotions, humor, and suspense, as well as some surprising twists and turns. It follows a group of students who are trapped in their school when a deranged science teacher unleashes a deadly virus that turns people into flesh-eating monsters. As the infection spreads to the city and the authorities struggle to contain it, the students must fight their way out or become one of the rabid infected. The characters are well-developed and relatable, each with their own personality, backstory, and motivation. The show is also visually stunning, with impressive cinematography, special effects, and action scenes. The zombies are terrifying and realistic, and there is no shying away from showing gore or violence, not to mention the great soundtrack that adds to the mood and atmosphere of the story. Number 9. Sweet Home. Cha Hyun-soo, a suicidal high school student who moves into a rundown apartment complex called Green Home after losing his family in a tragic accident. There, he witnesses his neighbors turning into grotesque monsters that prey on humans. Along with other survivors, he must fight for his life and try to retain his humanity in the midst of the apocalypse. A thrilling and gory ride that will keep you on the edge of your seat. The monsters are creatively designed and terrifyingly rendered, ranging from a giant eyeball to a spider-like creature. The action scenes are intense and well choreographed, showcasing the skills and courage of the characters. This one is not for the faint of heart, but if you enjoy horror, fantasy, and drama, you will find it to be a satisfying and addictive binge watch. Number 8. Kingdom. A historical fantasy thriller drama that combines political intrigue and zombie horror in a fictional, medieval-inspired Joseon, modern-day Korea. Begins with Lee Chang being accused of treason by his stepmother, Queen Cho, who wants to secure the throne for her unborn son. Lee Chang escapes from the palace and sets out to investigate the rumors of his father, King Lee Jo, being dead or ill. Along the way, he meets Seobi, a physician who is trying to find a cure for the plague that turns people into undead monsters, and Yang Shin, a skilled fighter who has a secret connection to the zombies. Full of suspense, action, and gore as Lee Chang and his allies face countless dangers and enemies, both human and undead. They also have to deal with the corruption and greed of the nobles, who are more concerned about their own interests than the welfare of the people. Number 7. Alive. This one is a Netflix movie about Jun Woo, a video game live streamer, waking up to a chaotic scene of people being attacked and infected by a mysterious virus. He is trapped in his apartment with no contact with the outside world, except for a weak internet connection. He posts a desperate message on social media, hoping for rescue. Meanwhile, Yu Bin, a smart and resourceful girl, is also isolated in her apartment across the street. She has been surviving by barricading her door, making weapons, and scavenging food and water. She notices Jun Woo's message and tries to communicate with him using a laser pointer. The two form a bond and help each other cope with the loneliness and fear. They devise a plan to escape their apartments and meet on a safe floor in Jun Woo's building. However, their journey is fraught with danger as they face hordes of zombies, hostile survivors, and unexpected obstacles. I recommend every Z-drama fan to watch this one.
그래, 이 바보야.
놓고 가.
Number 6. Happiness, a thrilling drama that explores the survival of a group of residents in a newly built apartment complex in a big city, where a deadly virus outbreak has turned the world upside down. The virus, known as LIDA, or mad person disease, causes people to lose their sanity and crave human blood. The apartment complex is divided into 2 classes, the upper floors for the owners and the lower floors for the renters. The residents face not only the threat of infection, but also the discrimination and conflict among themselves. The main characters are Han Hyoju, a special police officer who is immune to the virus, Park Young-sik, a detective and Saibom's childhood friend who pretends to be her husband to help her get an apartment, and Jo Woo-jin, a military officer who holds the key to the virus research. The drama follows the lives of these characters as they deal with the challenges and dangers of living in a quarantine building, where trust is scarce and fear is rampant. They have to fight against the virus, the authorities, and each other, while also finding love, friendship, and happiness in the midst of chaos.
그러게 시키는 대로 했으면 덜 맞았잖아.
Number 5. The Zombie Detective, a comedy fantasy mystery series that follows the adventures of Kim Moo-young, a zombie who becomes a detective to find out his true identity and the cause of his death. He was secretly buried on a hill 2 years ago, but came back to life as a zombie due to illegally dumped medical waste. He has no memory of his past, but he has a keen sense of smell that helps him locate missing people and corpses. He also learns how to act like a human by watching TV shows and movies, and covers his scars with makeup and sunglasses. He sets up a private investigation agency called World King, where he meets Gong Sun-ji, a former investigative journalist who becomes his part-time assistant. She is a hot-headed and justice-seeking woman who lost her job after exposing a corrupt politician. The drama is full of humor, suspense, and action, as Moo-young and Sun-ji face different challenges and dangers in their quest for the truth. They also develop a close bond and friendship, despite their different backgrounds and personalities.
내 말 알아듣죠? 진정합시다.
Number 4. Duty After School, a thrilling drama that follows the lives of high school students who are forced to join the reserve forces and fight against mysterious alien creatures that have invaded the Earth. The story begins with a sudden attack by the aliens, who appear in the sky and cause massive destruction and casualties. The Korean government decides to mobilize all high school and university students as reserve soldiers, and cancels the entrance exams. The students of Class 3-2 at Seongjin High School are shocked by this news, as they have been studying hard for their future dreams. The drama depicts the struggles, friendships, romances, and growth of these students as they face life-and-death situations in the war against the aliens. They learn to overcome their fears, doubts, and conflicts, and discover their true selves and potentials. They also uncover the secrets behind the alien invasion, and the role of the military and the government in it. A drama that will keep you on the edge of your seat with its action-packed scenes, suspenseful plot twists, and emotional moments. Number 3. Train to Busan, another movie that takes place on a high-speed train during a zombie apocalypse. The main character is Seok Woo, a divorced and busy fund manager who decides to take his daughter Suan to Busan to see her mother for her birthday. However, their trip turns into a nightmare when a zombie outbreak spreads across the country and infects some of the passengers on the train. The film is full of action, suspense, and horror as the zombies attack the train, and the survivors have to face not only the undead, but also the human greed and selfishness that threaten their lives. It also explores the themes of family, sacrifice, loyalty, and compassion, as the characters learn to trust and help each other in the face of danger. This is a masterpiece of Korean cinema that you must watch. Number 2. Zombieverse. Follows a group of celebrities who are trapped in a zombie-infested Seoul. The show begins as a dating program, but soon turns into a survival game when a mysterious virus breaks out and turns people into flesh-eating zombies. The cast members must work together to escape the city and find a safe haven, while facing various challenges and quests along the way. They also encounter other survivors, some of whom are friendly and some of whom are not, who will make it out alive and who will become zombie food. Zombieverse is a unique and innovative show that combines horror, comedy, and reality genres. Number 1. Dark Hole. The story follows Lee Hwa-soon, a detective who receives a phone call from her husband's killer, telling her to come to Mujishi, the town where the sinkhole is located. She arrives there only to find herself in a hellish situation, surrounded by mutants and chaos. She meets Yoo Tae-han, a former cop and a record driver, who helps her fight for survival and justice. Together, they try to uncover the secrets behind the sinkhole, the killer, and the mysterious creature that controls the mutants. A gripping drama that combines action, horror, mystery, and sci-fi elements. It will make you question what it means to be human and what drives people to become monsters. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed the list, please subscribe and comment below your favorite Z-drama. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.